Kate Giacovelli is with the Observer Dispatch. Good morning, Kate. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Wonderful. And you guys, of course, last year you did your first event, this Annual Sports Awards ceremony that you guys do. This will be the second annual. It was a huge success last year. And now you're about to announce a big draw here, right?
Yeah, so yesterday we announced that Jim Abbott, Major League pitcher, he used to pitch for the Yankees, if you remember, will be coming this year and be our special guest at the Mohawk Valley All-Star Awards Banquet on June 13th. So we're really excited. Jim Kelly was awesome last year. There was a lot of laughs, a lot of tears, and we're kind of hoping for the same thing this year. If you know a little bit about Jim's story, I'm expecting nothing but the best for this year.
Well, and he is someone who was born without, was it a complete arm or his hand, I believe?
He was born without his right hand.
Okay.
Correct.
And still was able to rise above all of that.
Yeah, and he pitched a no-hitter. I believe it was 93 for the Yankees against Cleveland Indians, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. Pretty cool.
It's just an amazing story. Yeah, it's incredible. The fact that he had to learn almost a technique that's unique to him in switching the glove to the pitching hand after he throws the ball. I mean, it's such a split second.
Yeah.
You only have a split second anyway,
right.
But then to have to throw that in there, just an incredible story. I think it's one of those examples of growing up as a child, and I'm sure whatever decade it was, probably the 50s or 60s, or maybe it was the 70s, I guess. But I'm sure dozens of people said, sorry, Jim, you're never going to make it to the big leagues.
Right.
And, you know, and it just a perseverance. And he was really good, too. It wasn't like we feel bad for him, let him pitch. He's really good.
And that was the thing, too. I've read up about him before when they were talking about in the newsroom who should we bring. And one of the interesting things was is he never saw himself with a disability, and I think that's kind of really important. You know, he just was a little bit different, but he had to figure out how to make it work for him, and he obviously did. So I think it's going to be a great message for the kids because we have to remember this is about the kids. Last year we had 1,200 people that we got in MVCC Jorgensen Center, so we're going to do it again this year. And they really do appreciate, the speakers coming in and speaking to them. You know, it's not just, I'm this famous baseball star, so it's really good for the kids as well.
And when we teamed up with the Boilermaker and Utica Mac and all the other trucking companies and Shenantries, everybody that teamed up with us to raise water for Flint, Michigan, he's a Flint high school graduate from Flint, Michigan. So it's kind of a cool little tie-in. This community did truckloads of water when. And by the way, that is still a problem there. It's kind of out of the news cycle now. So, but this is awesome, and so this is going to be on June 13th, right?
Yep, June 13th. It's going to be at MVCC Jorgensen Center again. I just wanted to say thank you to our sponsors, which is Shenantries Hometown Market and New York State Tool Company. Without them, we don't have this giant production with, the lights and the jumbotrons and, Jim Abbott. So thanks to them. And we will be fitting 1,200 people again into that field house. And just so everybody knows, our fall athlete letters for the invitations will be going out today. So all of our 300 athletes that we invite go for 100% free to this event.
Wow,
so
really cool.
It's really fun, and it's kind of an SB-like awards event for them, and it might be, like a once-in-a-lifetime memory in their high school career. 27 different varsity sports in local high school, and you guys, and I think that's the beauty of this is, for years you've done your all-Mohawk Valley team when it comes to the big sports, but this includes all sports. We added gymnastics this year, too, so we're excited about that.
Nice.
Your bowler, your golfer, your volleyball player, no one is left out at this event, which is really nice. So.
All right, very nice. All right, Katie, good stuff. Thank you, and I think this is a great grab. This is going to be really inspirational.
Yep, and just so you know, tickets are on sale right now at uticaod.com/MVAllstars.
Okay, very cool. Katie,
all right,
thanks so much.
Nice.
Bye-bye.
Nice.
Great
nice
event.
Job.
Yeah.
That's
something that really honors all students, and it's that we were talking to Ron Mosher about this last year, how difficult it is to narrow it down. It's so hard because there's so many talented athletes out there, but they have to. You obviously got to narrow it down, and there's always going to be a winner versus everybody else. So it's just the way it is. But this is a great event.